Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Rowena Explores. Yesterday, a friend of mine invited me to a Saturday brunch. However, I have a pop-up event I have to go to. Remember guys, I'm a children's book author and I also sell journals. So I haven't seen this friend in a while. So I'm contemplating, should I do the pop-up event that could generate financial funds? Or should I go to be with a friend of mine who I haven't seen in a while? Huh. What should I do? The times is gonna coincide because the person live at a distance. So, I don't know what to do, guys. I am in a quagmire. Let me know what you think. Welcome to my channel. This is Rowena Explores. Today we're gonna be listening in on another episode of Rowena War of the Roses, aired on 103.5 KTU. With Hollywood Hamilton and the lovely Marie. Brought to you by me, Rowena Explores. And we're going to be listening in. It's called War of the Roses. It's a segment on the radio, guys, where they catch cheaters in the act of cheating by luring them with some red roses. Who's going to say no to flowers to send to their loved ones, right? So anyway, we're going to be listening in and you can do so too. All right? Welcome to my channel. Here we go. It's time. This is War of the Roses. Guys, this segment or this episode is an updated episode. So that means they've received information to conclude the previous call. So listen to the end so you can get updated, you can get notified, you could be aware of what happened after months of this call. All right? So listen in, all right? See you.
Now the Hollywood Hamilton Show and the KTU Morning Crew presents
War of the Roses.
How you doing? I just, I got to get this off my chest here.
All right, go ahead.
My wife, Jeanette, I like to think we have a good marriage. I really do. About a month ago or so, she went out with her friends. They're going, some kind of party, Italian restaurant and everything.
Well, that's what's in the letter you sent in order to get on the show.
Yeah.
That's what you thought.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But what happened was, I saw on the Instagram, there was a picture of her, and her and her friends are all inside of that stuff, and I got to see this, and I got to hear this.
Now, Jimmy, settle,
Doing
Jimmy.
what?
She told you. I just want to get the facts down.
Yeah, what's the story from her?
She told Jimmy that they were just going to a restaurant with some
Okay.
balloons and a few gifts.
Right, they're going to an
Right.
Italian restaurant, some kind of celebration.
And what it looks like on this video that Instagram wouldn't allow us to post it, this video shows your wife at somebody's house with a face full of stripper. And
Because I should have known that night. She goes out smelling beautiful. She comes home smelling like bad mutts. We're in a marriage here.
she lied to you.
And
I know she lied to you.
She
Apparently.
lied. Every day she gets ready and puts her
Marriage
bra and panties on. They don't match. But that night, she's got matching bra and panties
Oh,
on. You go out, you put matching bra and panties, you expect something to happen.
Special, sexy,
He's got a
sexy.
point there.
Well, some people do have bra match.
Wow. So, and she
So,
lied to you.
oh,
All right, let's just get, all right. So in the letter, it says she lied to you. You guys had a big fight, and it says here she's just, and I'm using your words, she's not been the same in over a month.
No.
Oh.
And listen, I don't know how I compete with the male stripper.
Yeah, he looks pretty good. He does look pretty good there. And your
Ooh.
wife is enjoying it.
At least he's honest.
Look good.
All right, Jimmy. So what do you want us to do? Call Jeanette and find out what's going on?
Quite the video.
You know
Quite the
what?
video.
Or she's doing this and doing that. There's a lot of stories that don't make sense.
Oh, I don't
Aw,
think.
you know what?
Okay.
Well, you know what? You have a right to be concerned. You feel like it's after you had the fight, your relationship is different. Let's call Jeanette up and find out.
I
Okay.
don't know. We've been together a long time.
I know, but that's why I'm saying it's a little too soon calling
Yes,
you. Should
right?
you want to put her on the spot like this?
You gotta put her on
listen,
blast.
I got to have this done. We got to, you know what?
Hurry.
All right, Jimmy.
All right, let's call her. Let's call
We're gonna
her.
call her. I mean, I'm gonna jump the gun here and say something. I don't think if he's going to a strip show, then it's a strip show.
Hello?
They're paid to
Hi, I'm
perform.
calling for Jeanette.
Yeah, who's this?
Is this Jeanette?
Yeah, it depends.
It
Who's
depends.
this?
Well, my name is Marie, and I'm calling from redroses.com. I'm calling to let you know that we have a dozen long stem roses for you today, and I just need to.
Listen, honey, that's really nice of you, but I'm not interested. But thank you.
Okay, but no, these flowers are for you.
She hung up.
Okay.
Here we go. Dial it up again.
Yep.
I
Come
told
on,
you
Jeanette.
I'm not interested in the flowers. Thank you.
I know, but these flowers are free. They are for you, and I just need to ask you a couple of questions so we can get these out.
Oh, my God.
They come in a beautiful crystal vase. They're
Who
gorgeous.
is this? I don't understand. Why are you bothering me about flowers? I don't get this.
Well, I'll explain. We're a new business in the area, and we got a list of names
What area?
from Ozone Park. That's where you are, correct?
How do you know that?
Well, because we got a list of names from stores in the area, and that's how we got your name and number. And because here's the deal: we give you these free flowers, and the only thing we ask in return, Jeanette, is that you talk about us on your social media like Facebook, Instagram.
Rowena Explores.
What's with the crystal vase?
Well, that's
Just
that.
kidding.
We're giving away a beautiful Waterford crystal vase,
Ooh,
gorgeous
wonderful.
Waterford crystal vase.
Mm-hmm.
So they're free, and all I need to know from you is who you would like to send these roses to. Because see, I can't send them to you directly.
For free.
Yes.
I send the flowers for free.
No,
to
we
someone.
send it to you.
Correct.
I don't have to do anything. No credit card.
No.
Yeah, I
What
can.
say
All
you,
right.
Jeanette?
So who would you like to send the roses to?
And for sure, this is free.
Yes,
Yes.
it's free.
With the vase.
Yes.
Can I send them to my husband?
Oh, you're married.
Yeah, I'm married.
Nice.
Yeah, that would be good, actually. And make sure you say you knucklehead, because that's
Okay.
what I call him.
Oh,
'Cause he is a knucklehead.
is that an endearing nickname, Knucklehead?
It depends on the situation, but in this situation, we'll make it endearing.
Okay.
I think that's sweet.
That's
And there it
Yes.
is, Marie.
In its
That
own
is
little
sweet.
weird, twisted way.
Yes.
Yeah.
There it is. Jeanette, my name is Sean Hollywood Hamilton. You can call me Sean, and I'm a radio personality on WKT Radio here. And
Excuse
you've been
me?
on the phone with Marie, as you know, but Marie doesn't work with the Rose Company. This is a radio station, and you're on a program called War of the Roses, heard weekdays, 540.
I
Okay,
don't
hold
understand.
on. And Jimmy's been on the phone the entire time you've been on the phone with Marie.
I'm at a loss.
By the way,
I
Jeanette,
lost
you
for
were at
what?
somebody's
She
house
sent you the pictures and
with
the
a
flowers.
stripper. You got a face full of what appears to be a jockstrap.
My God. It was a surprise thing. I didn't know I was going. I told you it was the girls were having a party, and I didn't know I was going to be there. I had a little too much to drink.
Well, what about the fact that normally you leave the house with a mixed match of panties and bras? Nothing ever seems to coordinate there, and then all of a sudden that particular evening you went out with the matching panties and bras.
Yeah, what's that all about?
What is going? What's going on here? What are you?
Maybe your wife likes some strippers. Why don't you do some stripping for her?
No, that's okay.
Knucklehead. Here we go. Here we go.
Entitled Stripped Down and Out. We talked to Jimmy, both Janet and Jimmy on the phone last night. Not much of an update.
Right.
Those two. Jeanette did say she plans on being a lot more honest with Jimmy in the future. She did tell us that last night. Jimmy says he's happy. Everything's fine. And then we asked Jimmy if he planned on giving Jeanette a little bit more of what she possibly might be looking for. And Jimmy said he's working on it. Whatever that
is.
There's your update on War of the Roses.
There's an update, guys. Not much, because there was nothing much to talk about. Anyway, Jimmy was just embarrassed or kind of feel low self-esteem because of what he saw. You heard him said, I cannot compete with a stripper, right? So he was a little low self-esteem with what he saw, or maybe what Jeanette needs, or what Jeanette craves. Anyway, we know it was no cheating. She went to a party. Okay, she lied about where she was going, because maybe if she had told her husband would tell her, no, you're not going there, So she lied about that. I guess where she said, I have to be honest later in the future, you know, I'll be honest. However, she was invited to a party. It's a strip party. You're gonna have people there, strippers there. That's what it is. But it doesn't say that you're gonna go and have some kind of sexual connection or whatever with the stripper, right? It's just they're paid to do their service, and at the end of the night they go about their business. I've had an issue with that before. I had a birthday party I was celebrating, and I do a party bus, and I hired a stripper, and boy, it was crazy. I'm telling you, I told the girls no cell phone, so no pictures were out there for anyone to be embarrassed as with this story because someone put it up online. But anyway, guys, you have to just be careful whenever you're doing these things. You just tell your friends or whatever, I do not want to be on the internet, because whatever goes online stays online. And I tell them, you can send the pictures to each other, but no pictures online of anyone else other than yourself, because it's not right when you post pictures of other people and you are not, and you didn't get the you didn't get any, like, what you call it, you didn't get any permission to post that person online. So it's only fair that you don't post anyone online when you go to these events. You know, you want to be secluded. You're in an atmosphere that's kind of, I mean, compromised in a sense, whether you're drunk or whatever it is. Have permission from the person before you post their pictures. Anyway, guys, it's no cheating matter. It's just a lady go out with some other girls having honest fun. And yes, they drink and get drunk. He was just a schmutz. Anyway, guys, that's all. I hope you were able to predict what would have happened. They've married, been together for a while. They're not going nowhere. You know, they're gonna be old together till death do their part. They're not going nowhere. He loves her too much, and she's willing to compromise or whatever. And he too is willing to compromise to give Jeanette what she wants. He's working on it. And that's what love is about. That's what marriage is about. That's what relationship is about. Communication, compromising, and also having trust in each other, and be faithful. You have to be faithful, because if you cheat, it may cause distrust, and eventually your marriage or your relationship break apart. Anyway, guys, that's my thought. This is Rowena Explores. Go out there, have a great day today. Here in New York, it's gonna be in the 80s, kind of humid, and a little pop of showers, but that's okay. It's summertime. Anyway, guys, thank you for supporting my channel. Remember to subscribe, ring that notification bell too, in order to get notified whenever I upload new videos, and that's usually once per day. Hope you're enjoying these type of videos. Remember, they're for entertainment purposes. However, you can find something of value in these shows that you can apply to your lives, and hopefully share it with others so they too can get some information, even, or some laughter, whatever emotions these videos evoke. And remember, we listen, we don't judge. Yes, we judge. No. We listen and we leave our comments in the comment section. Leave yours. What's your thought? Bye. Take care. Have a great day. Enjoy today. Yes. Be the best version of yourself. I know you can do it. You got it in you. Stay blessed, all right? Be productive. See you tomorrow.